Utility crews are on standby, ready to address any power outages. Leaders in several local cities and towns say they're doing what they can to stay on top of it.
And Sheena Lusciuto joins us now live from Cranston with the message from leaders. Sheena?
Well, you guys can first off see that the rain has officially arrived here in Cranston. As usual, state officials say the priority here is safety for everyone. They're asking people to just be smart during the thick of this storm and, of course, always stay away from floodwaters.
It's a sign of an incoming storm.
And we're just putting these signs up to let people know, don't come here starting tonight because it's going to be pretty bad surf and wind.
Crews in Narragansett bracing for Mother Nature Tuesday.
We do this probably 3 or 4 times a year, so yep, we're very used to it at this point.
Blocking off access points to the ocean and preparing for potential flooding.
We've been doing these to all of our main access points down here, and we're actually putting wooden barricades out on Ocean Road now. In case we have to come in tonight to close roads off, they'll already be there. Set them up, put a truck with each barricade.
There's a reason why it's called Ocean Road.
Got that one? I got it.
This is what that barricade will look like when put together, and Governor Dan McKee says it's likely they will need to be deployed.
And the news is that Rhode Island expecting very heavy winds and significant rainfall that will cause flooding throughout the state, especially in our coastal communities, which we will likely experience beach erosion as well.
From line crews to state police, Governor McKee says extra resources are on the ready. The top concerns remain flooding and widespread power outages.
We're monitoring the rivers in the state that are inclined to overflow. Those who are living close to those areas, they should be on watch as well.
And with all of these possible concerns, what about school tomorrow? The education commissioner says it's really up to each district to make a call on what exactly the impacts might possibly be come the morning time. For more on how coastal communities are preparing and dealing with all of this, let's send it over to New Bedford, where Alex Torres-Perez reports live.
Well, Sheena, the biggest concern out here on the South Coast is first the water and second the strong winds, which we are starting to get a little taste of right now. But right now, officials are taking precautions to make sure that everyone stays safe. What are you doing to prepare tonight?
Nothing really. Maybe we'll lose power, but I don't really expect anything beyond that.
Margaret Kermode isn't too worried about the incoming stormy weather, even though she lost power for 5 hours during the last storm. However, not everyone is as laid back.
This is not the storm of the century, but this is a big storm.
New Bedford Mayor John Mitchell says his biggest concern is for those along the water. That's why the Army Corps will close the hurricane barrier at high tide. And the city shut down the Harbor Walk, Cove Walk, and Fort Tabor Park early to keep people away.
As much as people want to behold the fear of the ocean during one of these storm events, it's not a good idea.
Another concern, the high winds, which could easily knock down trees on the highly saturated ground and cause some power outages. To deal with that, Eversource has an extra 680 linemen all on standby across the Commonwealth, ready to respond.
We'll be able to, make quick business once the winds go down.
In the meantime, some residents are preparing for the worst.
Probably gonna go to the store and get some stuff. Yeah.
I'm prepared. So I've always been like that because only one time I was not prepared and I paid for it.
And the New Bedford mayor says that schools and city offices are expected to be open tomorrow. Of course, we'll keep you updated with the latest forecasts as well as any storm damages, both on air and online at WPRI.com. Reporting live in New Bedford, Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.